Good evening. This is Agashvani Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Government of Nagaland holds series of meetings with investors and officials in a run-up to the Northeast Global Investors Summit. Restoration and relief operations underway on a war footing in Balasore's Bahanagar train accident in Odisha. Nagaland Pollution Control Board organizes awareness drive under National Clean Air Program. And Union Health Minister emphasizes the need for global collaboration to face the challenges and ensure vaccines. Now the news in detail. Government of Nagaland along with the Ministry of Donor will be hosting the State Roundtable of the Northeast Global Investors Summit at Jumagidima. In this connection, various discussions were held on 2nd June at Zone Niatu with the investors who had arrived in Kohima. During the brief meetings, the investors were introduced to various government departments to explore ways for collaboration and partnership. The investors met with line departments to discuss specific areas to invest and explore. Some prospective sectors covered include solar energy, marketing agro-produce, particularly millets, and skill development in aviation. Later, a closed-door meeting was held between the central and state government officials to discuss key focus areas for investment. Chairing the meeting, Chief Secretary Nagaland J. Alam presented an overview on the facts and figures of Nagaland and briefed on the major projects that are ongoing and in the pipeline. Alam also highlighted 18 identified potential areas which include food processing and agro-produce, sericulture production, mineral-based industries, tourism, handloom and handicraft, floriculture and bamboo-based industries. The meeting further discussed the need to provide credit for entrepreneurs and the creation of Northeast-specific schemes and graded facilities, guidelines and policies that will suit to the needs of the region. Restoration and relief operations are underway on a war footing in Balasore's Bahanagar train accident in Odisha. The death toll of the tragic train accident has risen to 261 and around 900 are feared critically injured. Informing this, Odisha Chief Secretary Pradeep Jaina said the casualty could increase as rescue operations are underway at accident site. 7 NDRFs, 5 ODRFs, 24 fire service units, and local police and volunteers are currently carrying out the rescue operation. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, who is on the accident site and reviewing the rescue operation, said the prime focus is on rescue and proper treatment of the injured persons and dissemination of proper information of the passengers to their relatives. He said a rescue operation has been completed and restoration is underway. Vaishnav also informed that a detailed high-level inquiry will be conducted and the Rail Safety Commissioner will also carry out an independent inquiry into the accident deemed as one of the worst the country has witnessed in the last 15 years. Announcing ex gratia for the victims, the Railways Minister said 10 lakh rupees will be given in case of death, 2 lakh rupees towards grievous injuries, and 50,000 rupees for minor injuries. Several special and express trains are being cancelled today following the derailment of the Coromandel Express on the Kharagpur-Bhadrak section of South Eastern Railways, Kharagpur Division. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today chaired a high-level meeting to review the situation in relation to the rail accident. The aspects relating to rescue, relief and medical attention to those affected were discussed in the review meeting. Nagaland Pollution Control Board conducted an awareness drive as part of the National Clean Air Program NCAP. Hoardings were installed around Dimapur to promote the message of Mission Life, lifestyle for environment. The hoardings aims to raise awareness about actionable points under Mission Life, including saving energy, water, and adopting sustainable practices such as reducing waste, e-waste, and single-use plastic, as well as adopting healthy lifestyles and sustainable food systems. The NCAP is a national strategy launched by the central government to reduce air pollution, aiming for a 40% reduction in particulate matter pollution by 2026. Mission Life, announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the UN Climate Change Conference in 2021, is a global movement that emphasizes individual and community action to address climate change. Mission Life envisions transitioning from a wasteful economy to a circular economy through mindful utilization and aims to encourage individuals to make simple changes that have a significant impact on climate change worldwide. Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya today emphasized the need for global collaborations for ensuring access to vaccines to all and the need for building capacities to face challenges in situations like pandemics like COVID-19. He was addressing G20 representatives at a workshop ahead of the G20 third held working group meeting. The meeting is beginning tomorrow in Hyderabad. He said that the pandemic has brought to the forefront the need for enhancing capacity building and vaccine research. The union minister recalled how the government had taken measures to increase vaccine production and carried out a massive awareness campaign to create awareness among the people about the COVID-19 vaccine. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. The Guwahati Urban Roundtable undertook the construction of a new 4-classroom block at Government Primary School, Ikishe, under Dimapur district. The classrooms were officially inaugurated today, marking a significant step towards improving educational infrastructure in the state. Chairman of the Roundtable, Amit Agarwal, expressed his satisfaction and pride in the organization's consistent efforts to provide education for all. Agarwal said the Round Table India has been tirelessly inaugurating at least one classroom every single day, emphasizing their commitment to promoting education across the nation. A tribal woman from Arunachal Pradesh has become the first female officer from the northeast to be promoted to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel in the Indian Army. Bunung Doming, in her mid-30s, who hails from Pasikat in the East Siang district of the state, is currently posted at Leh. With the promotion to Lieutenant Colonel, she moves from the Corps of Engineers to take over the command of a Border Roads Task Force (BRTF) unit in a strategically important Leh. Colonel Doming was commissioned into the Indian Army as a lieutenant in 2008. 4.5 years later, she was promoted to the rank of major. The Rural Development Ministry has said that about 88% of the wage payment has been made through Aadhaar-based payment bridge system, ABPS, till May this year. It said that states will organize camps and follow up with beneficiaries to achieve 100% ABPS. The ministry has made it clear to all the states that a beneficiary who comes for work should be requested to provide the Aadhaar number but will not be refused work on this basis. India Meteorological Department IMD has predicted light to moderate rain at a few places over Arunachal Pradesh and light rain at isolated places in Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura. Day temperature is very likely to be above normal by 4 to 6 degrees Celsius in Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura, and 3 to 4 degrees Celsius in Arunachal Pradesh. Meanwhile, Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 21.2 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20.4 degrees Celsius. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Government of Nagaland holds series of meetings with investors and officials in a run-up to the Northeast Global Investors Summit. Restoration and relief operations underway on a war footing in Balasore's Bahanagar train accident in Odisha. Nagaland Pollution Control Board organizes awareness drive under National Clean Air Program. And Union Health Minister emphasizes the need for global collaboration to face challenges and ensure vaccines. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.